said I would start the episode with this. I wasn't lying. 77 magic. That means we can now cast a super glass make on the Lunar Spellbook. 77. 50 construction achieved at the end of the last episode. 77 magic. The only thing we are now missing are astral runes, moving my house to Yunil, and actually getting the buckets of sand. So that's coming next. I'm probably going to show you how many astral runes I buy. I'm not really sure how many I'm going to need, but it's probably going to be a hell of a lot. And then I'm going to be doing loads of buckets of sand. Obviously, I'm not going to show you guys that. I'll show you once I've done a certain amount and where I'm going to stop. But 77 magic, that is such a huge, I can't even speak, a huge achievement for the account because I've been wanting to get it for so long and I've been working towards it in many different ways. Not just solely going for it, but achieving so many other things on the way. So let's go crafting this episode, guys. So I decided to pick up about 1200 astral runes. Now I would have gone a lot more, got a lot more, like I did with death runes and whatnot. I got like 5k at once, but astral runes, they were so horrible to buy that I just got 1200 and I thought that'll do for now. It'll last me a fair amount of time. I've done that. I also got myself all my buckets filled up with sand, so we got 2100 buckets of sand. We got 1200 giant seaweed. Obviously, we're gonna need a lot more buckets of sand in the long run, but we're gonna use all these, then fill them back up, and we're gonna rinse and repeat until hopefully I've used all the seaweed. Or if I reach 75 crafting before, I have no idea how much I need. I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. Can't bother to figure out the math. I need to get 75 crafting. I'm just gonna get on with it. So I'm gonna see you guys when I get to a few milestones within crafting. So this is where I'm going to be making all my molten glass and then probably blowing it in the same place. I've got no reason not to. The reason I want to do it here, if you guys don't know where this is the island just off of Fossil Island, where I normally do my seaweed runs. Obviously, birdhouse is going to be right next to me, so every hour or so, probably every hour, I will go out to do birdhouse run and seaweed run at the same time. That way I can keep on top of my birdhouse runs while still doing a lot of crafting, which is going to be absolutely insane. But I'm going to get through all of these buckets of sand and we're going to see what construction level we get to from it. That was so satisfying to do. The fact that we just got through it, I think it was 2100 buckets of sand. I've now got 3300 molten glass. It was just so fun to do. I done 3 seaweed per inventory, 18 buckets of sand because it's 3 to 6 the ratio. But it doesn't actually work out 3 to 6 when you turn it into molten glass, because there's a chance of it going up to, the average I believe is about 9.6, which is kind of crazy. So basically what I do is I do the 3 to 6 and then any spare molten glass that was created would drop to the floor. I would do inventories until there's about 20 on the floor, then I would just pick it all up and put it in the bank. So out of 2000 buckets of sand we got 3300 molten glass, which is absolutely insane. I'm so happy with it. We're going to blow it all now and we're going to see what crafting level we get to. From just doing the spell alone, we gained a level. We're now 62. We got 20k experience. Like I said, I'm hoping to use all of this giant seaweed. We'll have to see. I'm definitely going 75. Get to 75 before the seaweed. That's perfect. I might even go more. If I don't, then I'm doing seaweed runs as I go along, so I'm sure I'll get enough. But let's get glass blowing this molten glass. Okay, so these past few hours haven't been the most enjoyable. I haven't done it fully efficiently. I've been watching a lot of programs whilst I've actually been doing this, but we have got, I don't know why I decided to do this, but we've got I forgot, I don't even know where it is. Where is it? We have got another 8k buckets of sand. Don't ask why I decided to do this, but I thought I've already done 2k. I'm going to do another 8k and it'll make it to be a 10k total. So I already turned that 2k, the previous 2k into molten glass. I started to glass blight, then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get all the buckets of sand and just get it all out the way. I could have done more. I was tempted to do another 2000, but then I realised that I am, running out of rings of jeweling and I've got no emeralds. So I just thought, you know, that's 10k total, which was what I originally wanted. We've got more buckets for next time, but we've got to turn this all into molten glass, and then we'll have, I imagine 10k sand is going to be well more than enough molten glass made from it that the giant seaweed I have, but it will be more for later. It's going to take a hell of a long time to glass blow all of it as well, because when I was doing it yesterday, it felt a lot slower than I originally remembered. So the plan is to get as much of it into molten glass as possible, and then just to AFK glass blow when I'm doing other things. But one thing I also did notice is this is my tag. This is a really nice feature. I just started using it. This is one for my buckets. This is one for this is birdhouses. It's a really nice thing. You normally have on RuneLite. I'm not sure if it's on. I don't think it's on default client. But you got bank tags. I know I'm typing in tag. But for example, I used to have farming one, and I'll type in farm or farming, whatever, and everything that was related to that tag will come up. But now you can just have simple ones on the side with pictures as well, which is kind of nice and simple. I've got one for birdhouses, and it just shows up. It's just really nice and simple, just to be able to click them and go straight to something you want. Which I don't know, I just find it really handy and just really neat. But birdhouses, we can do one more birdhouse run because we don't have enough seeds. So the plan is to go do a fair bit of master farming pickpocketing. Obviously with 99 Fever and a rogue set, that's going to be very, very good anyway. The only downside to that is it is going to delay my crafting, but I refuse to do all that crafting whilst I can just do birdhouse runs at the same time, because I'm going to be right next to it where I plan to do it anyway. You guys have already seen. There's no way I'm turning down a chance to be able to just do birdhouse runs alongside of it. It's just too good. So I'm going to go pickpocket for a little while. It's going to be boring because I really do hate pickpocketing master farmers. It just frustrates me. I don't know why. I need to get a seed box at one point because I think it wouldn't annoy me as much. I wouldn't have to drop seeds because I feel like the reason it annoys me is there's more than 28 seeds you pick up. So you have to drop some. If you didn't have to drop anything, it'd be great. But I think with a seed box, you'd be able to fill some up so you'd open up spaces. But enough of this chit chat. I'm going to go get to Master Farmers, and then, well, crafting, I guess. Just crafting. So I'll show you guys what I get from Master Farmers, how much we get, and see how many seeds we get for Herblore later. I do have loads stacked up. I plan to get back to Herblore runs at one point, but that would be after the crafting grind because I need to move my house back to Kurend. That's another little bit of work done on the Ironman. Nothing too amazing. We got ourselves a fair few hop seeds. We got 600 barley, 425 hammerstone. We've got 320 Asgarnian, 150 Unilian, 280 jute, or ute, however you want to say it, 70 Condorian, and 20 wild blood. That is a fair amount altogether. It's going to really help. In the process, we've got 4 white berries, which we're going to grow in the future, 44 limpworts, which are going to help with limpworts, obviously. 28 watermelons, because I want to try doing my own watermelons for ultra compost at one point. I'm not 100% sure if I want to grow my own ones or I just want to buy pineapples from a store. We shall see. We got some renards and basic stuff in the process. Not too many, to be honest. I didn't do it for too long because I wasn't really wanting to do it for long anyway. But it's going to get us back on track for doing birdhouse runs, as you can see now. I actually need to add these because I never used these seeds before. This one, and this one, if I'm correct. Yeah, so we've got plenty of these for birdhouse runs now, so we can really crack on with those. I'm going to go change to the Lunar Spellbook, and I'm going to crack on with making all of this in molten glass. I've done a bit more of glass blowing, and we end up getting to 63 crafting, so I need to get it all into molten glass, and then like I said, I can do it all at once, but you probably won't see the whole of it done to molten glass at once. That was really bad English. You won't. What I was trying to say is, it won't all be molten glass, and I won't do it all at once. Okay, I can't even speak. Basically, you're not going to see a whole load of molten glass, because I'm going to be doing a bit of both. Put it that way. I'll see you in the next clip. This is the last inventory of molten glass. Now, I said you probably wouldn't see it all at once, but I lied again. Let me pick this lot up, and we'll see exactly what we have. The only downside is you do a lot of work for this, and I know it's regardless if you do it this way or any other way on an Ironman, but crafting is just a hell of a grind. It's long, you do so much for so little, it feels like, but in the long run it's going to be so worth it. But as you can see, we actually run out of seaweed before we did buckets of sand. We've got 1,500 buckets of sand left. We have 12,668 molten glass. Now if I quickly check on the calculator, it's 55 experience per molten glass. So 10,000 will give me 550k, but the exact experience this is going to give me is 696,740. Now the problem is my current crafting experience is 445,000. We need 1.2 mil. So if we add on, let's just say 700k to 400k or 450k, we're still not there with 12,000 molten glass, which is going to take ages to blow as it is. That's only for 75 crafting, bear in mind. We're going to have to get to the high 80s later on if we're going to want to get Zenite jewelry and all stuff like that. But the bonus is, it's not going to be all glass making later on, because we're going to be getting dragon tasks. We can make d'hide bodies and stuff like that. And talking of that, right now I can currently make d'hide, green d'hide bodies. I do have some d'hides which I probably will tan at one point. Then we've got some blue ones when we can do blue d'hide bodies at 71, or I forgot what it is, 70, maybe 75. Let's have a quick look. Look now, we can make blue d'hide bodies at 71, so we'll probably tan them then so we can boost it a bit and help with the experience. We will get 75 with everything in my bank, 100%. Like, I'm also going to be finishing off seaweed runs as I'm going blowing the molten glass, so I'll also get more buckets of more molten glass as we go. But that is what we got to. We got to 12,668. So now it's time just to sit here for about 10 million gazillion hours and turn them all into lantern lenses. This actually makes me want to kill myself. Coming up to the end of the video now, I have been doing molten glass for most of the day, not all of the day. I've been AFKing it. There's a hell of a lot more to do. Honestly, like I've said before, I misjudged how long this actually takes. But I will have enough, I believe, along with some of the dragon hides, to be able to get the 75 crafting level that I need. I didn't actually realize, I don't know why I didn't, but glory's at 80. I didn't realize I needed to do a +5 boost once I get 75 to make them. Not too much of an issue. 75 will also allow me to get Slayer rings when I eventually get around to it. My future goals probably after this might even be a bit of Wildy Slayer to get points for a herb sack, as well as get a rune pouch. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that yet, but we do have still 9k molten glass to get, and I want to get this crafting done and out of the way. I may do things in between. I do highly doubt it. Like I said, I would like just to get this out of the way. It is very, very boring to do. I will admit that. When I first saw Ironman do crafting, I thought, you know, it's going to get better once you get lunars. But it's still horrible. It's just more convenient. And with seaweed spores, the fact that you can bank crafting experience without having to go to charter ships, it is nice. But then you have to go collect the buckets of sand, so it's all right. I don't mind it, but honestly, you do a lot of work for very little in the end. The reward in the end of a high crafting level is absolutely amazing, of course. But we're going to get a glory for now at least, which is very nice. And then the next grind after that would be working towards 85, I think, because I want to get a fury and a suffering and stuff like that. That's going to be absolutely horrible. But I did figure the higher I get, the better it will get at the same time, because of the pure fact that I will be doing blue dragon tasks, black dragon tasks, and I will have the d'hides to make stuff like that, which will be nice. That'd be very, very nice. But overall, I feel like I've made really good progress over the past couple of days. It's nice to have back-to-back Ironman progress videos, because that shows that I've been putting a lot of work into it, and it's really, really nice, and it's paying off. But tomorrow, I think I am just going to grind out the rest of the molten glass, or a massive chunk of it at least, which will put a massive dent into like this massive progress that I'm doing, which will be really, really nice. I want to get it over with nice and fast. But that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment down below. If you guys are on the grind yourself on an Ironman or just a normal account, let me know what grind you guys are up to. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys want to talk to me in game, feel free to join my clan chat. I'm very, very lonely in there. No one. I originally was on my other account. It was on Daddy Lemming. I had a few people come in. I've changed it over to my account now, so just RNG Please is the clan chat. Just join it, and feel free to talk to anyone that is online if anyone joins. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.